What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to growing your app downloads and your revenues. And today, I wanted to analyze and audit the most popular mobile game of all time, with probably the last report that I saw was 2.7 billion downloads, but I'm sure it's crossed over 3 billion downloads, and to this day still remains in the top charts. So how has this game that was released back in 2012, back in 2012, how has this game been able to stay in the top charts and still grossed over $1 million a month just on iOS? If you guys aren't familiar with this game, it is called Subway Surfers. No, you guys have probably played it, so we're going to analyze that game. But why I wanted to talk about Subway Surfers too is let's take a look at some of the copycats out there too that have built on this gameplay and still continue to generate revenues as well. So here's one, Minion Rush. So very similar gameplay as Subway Surfers. Let's go down. It was launched in 2013 and it's generating over 900,000 downloads. This is just on iOS, and $80,000 of revenue per month. This is all stats according to Sensor Tower. Here's one. If you guys have kids, it is called Tag with Ryan. This is a game that my daughter absolutely loves because she's a big fan of Ryan's YouTube channel, and it's Ryan's toy review. I think it's called Family Review now. But look at this app. It's making over 200,000 downloads. So not as many downloads as Minion Rush. Minion Rush is getting almost 1 million. Let's say Subway Surfers 6 million in July 2020. But Tag with Ryan, not doing so bad, right? For a niche app where it's really tailored towards kids, it's got $70,000 in revenue per month, and it is very similar. I play this game with my daughter a lot. It's very, very similar to Subway Surfers. And then the last one that I see a lot of ads for on Tag with Ryan is Talking Tom Gold Run. And so this was launched in 2016. And as you can see, it's got about 1 million downloads, 900,000 in July 2020, and it's making about $100,000 per month, over $1 million a year, and very, very similar game style. So as you can see, like what Subway Surfer has done is spawn a whole nother slew of games. And this is just the ones that I've been able to find, but I'm sure there's so much more. But they've been able to copy a similar gameplay and then iterate it and reskin it essentially for their own characters. Now, I picked these particular apps, these quote unquote clones, to show you because it's one where they've built a base. Like Talking Tom, obviously, they already know. So they copied or adopted, let's say that, a very popular gameplay with Subway Surfers and put their own skin on it. And their skin, which was Talking Tom, was already popular. Same with Tag with Ryan. This app launched in 2018, and it's Ryan, and they already have a popular YouTube channel with millions, I think it's tens of millions of subscribers on YouTube, but he's been able to leverage that YouTube audience for Tag with Ryan, taking a similar gameplay and then adopting it with a different skin. And I think that's why I wanted to really highlight Subway Surfers, because it's a game that launched in 2020. It's got all these other clones that are making lots of money too. So there's something that they're doing right with the gameplay. So let's take a look at the gameplay and see what they're doing right. Here's the game. It's loading. I have been playing with this a little bit, but I wanted to highlight a few things for you. Obviously, it's gone through a lot of different iterations, but here is the few things. So there's a watch an ad up here at the very top. It's also, I love the way the graphics, right? Like even when they first launched, the graphic was always amazing. The missions also very important. Here, I don't have enough coins to play. I almost have enough, but that also makes me want to see what a mission is, play that mission, and try to get more coins to play that particular mission, right? And so you see this with Color Switch with David, where it's a very simple gameplay itself, but having different missions and different modes allows you to expand on that simple gameplay and provide even a little bit more. So Color Switch is a great example of a game that similar, very simple gameplay that can get old after a while, but adding different missions and modes into it allows you to add a little bit of variety into the gameplay. And oh, I've seen an ad. So this is probably why they're making so much money. They're popping up interstitial ads. The other thing I want to point out is me, and these are just characters. So very, very popular way of monetizing. I've seen this in Fun Run, a very popular game that I played with my family. You see this in Crossy Road, for example, where you can buy different characters. And the thing that I like about this is, so this is the board that I can pick. And then with Fun Run, you can like customize. So this is a popular thing that people like to do, right? You want to add a little bit of variety into your game. And the way to do that is have different characters, have different boards, different things. And in Fun Run, like that's essentially what we wanted to do too. Here's a couple of things I'll point out. So I like this. There's this dino character that if I log in with Facebook, I get for free. So you have different characters that unlocks not just from a monetary perspective, but that allows you to sort of get certain things from the user that you want, right? So here's Brody. Here's another one that with anything you buy, you can get him for free. So I'll just get now. And then if I buy anything, I get Boombot for free. There's another one. I think there's another one that I want to show you guys. Okay, so different ways of getting characters right here. So same price. This is what I want to show. With Carmen, I can pay $5. So really cool. Or with these other guys, I can just collect the coins. So I like how there's a variety of ways that I can pay. It's not always just, hey, you know, here are the coins. You got to buy more coins. It's also, hey, if you want to just pay outright, you can do that as well. Here's the lock. Here's my with the lock. And then here is Rex with that you can pay outright too. So here's just, you can get 3 hats. I like this token box. So really great way of kind of figuring out how to monetize. And characters are a great way to add a little bit of variety to a very simple gameplay. Ryan has the same thing. So the other things that I'm going to show you guys is this, the token box. It's a great reward too. It's these little things that within a game that after I'm done playing or as I just come into the game, it actually makes it more engaging. So these little elements actually do work. A prize wheel, a token box, you know, the gift box on Crossy Road. You see these different elements in other games, and it's a great way to add more variety into your game too. All right, so let's check that. Here's a sale. So again, starter packs. I've talked about this with game developers. A great way to monetize is quote unquote starter packs. And this is what this sale does too. So it does drive revenue. I've seen it with other clients. And then Boombot. So this is sort of like a starter pack. They did have a starter pack back when I was looking. Let me see if I can find it. Green sale here. Welcome pack is what they called it. Right. And you can do a sale on that. I know past clients of mine have done like a huge discounted sale on their starter packs, and that will drive revenue. The thing is, you don't want to do it too much because you don't want to train your users to think, hey, I'm just going to wait for that sale, because they will get pretty smart. Okay. And then here's the free stuff. So I like the free stuff. Again, I can do, you want me to do certain things. I can watch an ad. I can get up to 10,000 coins. Awesome. I can watch an ad to get these. So they're mixing ads and straight monetization and virtual currency. And that's what I really love about it. Cool. All right, I'll check out. Man, a lot of interstitial ads. I guess this is the nature of the beast these days, huh? So here, I'll watch this ad and then I'll let that go through. Okay, now that I got done finishing the ad, I get to open another box. So again, it's fun for us to want to do this, right? It's kind of silly, you think about it, but as kids, we love opening gifts, and it's the same principle on here. With Crossy Road, it's like next gift in 8 hours, right? You can open up a next gift in 8 hours, and that brings people back into your game because they're like, all right, you know, remind me, or yes, there's a reason for me to want to come back besides just playing the game. So you want to add these little elements into it. Now I got a new key. Another great thing, double up to watch a video. Now I'm not going to do that, but you should always allow your users to double any of your virtual currency with watching an ad. Okay, so I'm going to tap to continue. Let's play the game real quick, just so you guys get a sense of what the game does. I'm not going to show you how cool I am in this game. I'll play it a little bit and then I'll die, because I think that the other thing I want to show you guys is, so I love this, right? Like You're adding different elements. The graphics are awesome. Look at the way he moves. These subtle things make a huge difference in the game. Again, this is an older game, so I'm not sure what the launched version looked like, but I just love those little subtle animations on when I'm moving the character. Okay, I like how I can spell. Look, I can spell Sunny. So it gives me another mission, right, as I'm playing this game that is very, very much the same. It's giving me a different mission. And what I like about these endless runners is you can have people go to different areas, right? So there's trains, there's ice with Taggart with Ryan, there's other scenes that I can get to. And by adding this whole like spelling element to it, you're sort of adding on top of the same gameplay, but adding different variations. So it's like a mission. And here, look, this is a thing that you got to do. Save me, right? You want to continue? Watch an ad. Trust me, I've watched plenty of ads because I'm like, oh my God, I was so close to being my top score, right? And then I get a free gift. Here it is. Again, give them those gifts, right? Like, let me win something. And because I'm winning something, I will always want to, not always want to, but I will most likely want to double up. After I die, I can double up my coins right here by watching this ad right here. I can also get more rewards right here by watching a video. So they've done a really good job. After you finish something, there's a natural break that we all want to take. And by watching videos and giving us rewards for those videos, it's a great way to monetize. And so definitely start thinking about how you can incorporate some of these features into your own app. After a level is done, are there things that you can do within the app? Give virtual currencies away so that you can get people to, one, double up and watch an ad. And also, as I gain more currency within the app, I'm more likely to stay in because I'm building up this huge bank. And with this huge bank, I can actually go shopping and buy new things. So again, you think it's a retention metric. It helps retention, it helps monetization, helps all of this to get users back into the game. The last thing I want to share with you guys is I had a great conversation during our last virtual summit about game design. And what we really talked about was taking a core game design like Subway Surfers, where it's an endless runner, and then putting a different spin on it. And we talked about Homescapes, right? It's a match 3 game, which I didn't know, but you can build your home on top of it, right? And that's all I saw in the ads was like this whole like building your home and designing your home. But at the core of it that they know, Homescapes, is match 3 games have really high retention. And so think about the games that have this longevity to them, that really high retention for a long haul, and how you can build on top of that. The examples I gave, they already have a popular theme to it, like Ryan, the Minion movies, and then Talking Tom. They already have it, so they can easily skin it. And they know that because of the gameplay, it works. The monetization works. They don't have to change too much from it to generate money. But when you're starting to think about, if you don't have a name, think about how you can add on top of a very, very similar core gameplay on top of it, right? So that's the thing that I want to really highlight when it comes to game design. I think a lot of people just copy. You think like Subway Surfer, so easy to imitate, right? It is, but how are you, what's the distribution going to be for you? With Tag with Ryan, with Minion Rush, they already have a built-in distribution. They have their audience. They have a brand name. But if you don't have that, how are you going to do it, right? The gameplay will work. You know that. But how are you going to differentiate it? All right, guys, let me know what you thought of the video. I love doing these different app audits because, frankly, I was doing this last night and my wife was like, what are you doing? Playing a game? I'm like, no, doing work. And I love that for you as well. If you guys are interested in different types of app audits, let me know in the comments below what kind of apps you want me to take a look at. Obviously, if you want me to audit your app, go check out appmasters.com/audit and join us every Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific for our YouTube Live, where we're doing a lot of app audits from the audience, just like you, and giving you guys critical feedback from what we've seen really works in the app space. Love doing these app audits because I get to explore different apps, see what's working in the app space, and kind of think about how we can incorporate different elements from different apps and obviously help you grow your downloads and sales. All right, guys, until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.